All right, hello and welcome back, everyone. This is David with Fairmare's Rangers, and picking back up with, gosh, I can't believe it's part 12 already. Well, we've done quite a bit. I guess last turn we left off, we were about to fight this battle, and I forgot to record the said battle, so forgive me on there. But I picked back up with the intern, so let me just fill you in what happened with the rest of that. You can see here, I did give all of our our eastern front to our protectorate, Vienna. So they now hold that, so that should be safeguarded from that. The only thing we have to worry about is if Russia does declare war on Vienna, we're going to have to be pulled into a war over there on our eastern front with Russia. Hopefully that won't happen. We'll have to wait and see. We are going to be picking up right where we left off from that intern. So not after that battle, but that intern. Hopefully that all makes sense. This is our army that we were moving over from Transylvania. We did take Transylvania with that army. This used to be the general that was commanding the troops that took Istanbul. So they are making their way here. Once again, our goal was to secure our eastern flank and then start pushing on the west. So now I think we're at that point where we can start making those aggressive moves to take out these tricksters in the west that have been giving us a problem, the French and the Spanish. Mostly they've been attacking our southern flank in Italy. So yeah, it's time to get on the move. So that's what we're about to get to. Anyways, we're in the turn once again. We are rolling from summer of 1722 now. Gonna be going into the winter. And we have a Maratha force that has sailed all the way up to our eastern Italian borders. So we'll see what happens with that smallish little army. Small. And we got another Polish-Lithuanian invasion of Austria. Or Vienna, once again. As you remember last episode, we did fight that or was it last episode? Well, anyways, we fought that battle to take back Vienna. So the Marathons have dropped a landing party in northern Italy where we have no troops in Vienna. And that is a pretty important region for me. I cannot lose Vienna, so we got to do something there. We do have some forces in northwestern Italy, so we can hopefully get them shifted over to deal with them. Anyways, here on the tech, we have been getting our economic tech going, which is good, so we can help boost up our economy, because it is in definite need of that, a big boosting. But here you can see we have some this Polish-Lithuanian force we're going to have to deal with. There's actually... We'll see how we can deal with that. We might have to move our force back over from helping Bavaria over to help with this Polish force again. Kind of repeat that battle almost. So, hopefully they attack. If they attack, we should be all... good, because we can easily defeat that Polish army. But if they lay siege and maintain the siege, then we're going to have to eventually sally out. So there's the problems we're kind of dealing with. But we're going to bring over this army from Bavaria, as Bavaria has built up quite a bit of forces in their capital. So I think they're going to be okay, even though Westphalia has been sending forces there. And obviously you can see they took Württemberg. Although Bavaria does still hold Strasbourg that we gave to them. So we're going to move over some of this militia force to hold Venice. You know, I just realized I've been calling the Venetians Venice. I don't even know what the hell I've been calling them. Anyways, if I have been calling them something wrong, just know it's because I'm tired. A lot of work. All right, so unfortunately, we didn't kill off that army from that auto-resolve, so we got to deal with this little French smallish army here. Because I don't want them to keep breaking my buildings up, which they will most certainly do. And we got that little Maratha force we're going to have to deal with. Because knowing my luck, they'll go over there and take Lombardy. Yeah, so that's kind of the situation we're dealing with right at the moment. We still have a little Ottoman rebellion army that just popped up again. That's the second rebellion army that's popped up there. So not really too much to worry about with our eastern flank, even with that rebellion. Okay. So I'm afraid Spain's starting to move forces our way, because they did have a whole lot there by Gibraltar, and now there's pretty much nothing there. So that means one of two things. They've loaded them up on a fleet, which is probably not a good thing for me. It means they might be moving them to my east front, knowing that it's lightly defended now. And that's the risk you take when you start pulling forces away. The AI will start responding by hitting those weakened parts. Now, it does look like Russia might have declared war on Venice. And Maratha does attack here at Venice, so we're going to have to defend here at Vienna. Or Venice, not Vienna. Wow, God, what's wrong with me lately? All right, well, anyways, we're going to fight this battle, see how it goes down. I gotta make sure all these citizens don't break, so that's why you might see that I've got them all massed up over here. It's not my usual tactic, but it will be easy for me to pull them out of that situation altogether. All together now. Thank God they had such a small force. I certainly don't want to move into my artillery. They're just out of range of it. Well, out of range of shooting it, but I'm not out of range of them, so I'm getting some pretty good licks in on with the I can't even speak now, with the canister shot. There we go. As long as that one unit wants to piddle around with those citizens, I'm completely fine with it, because it gives me the time to really take these guys out. I mean, if they did attack me in force, I'd probably be in pretty big trouble, because the units I have are not very good. So I'm pulling back my citizens on the left, because I just don't want them breaking too quickly, because if they break, they might mass route, and that's more of a problem. So he can shoot at that very depleted 22 militia at the moment. I'll be okay with that, because it's harder for them to shoot such a small unit. Okay, I'm going to start trying to get aggressive. What I'm trying to do now with the citizens is work around and see if we can surround them, because if we surround them, that might actually help me out with breaking their morale, because yeah, although now I'm starting to be the one breaking. And they're in a little dip there, so I'm not getting the best of shots in on them with the canister either. At least not as good as I should be able to get on them. We've almost worked the citizens around. Unfortunately, I got to go the long way around. That way I don't take too much fire. Alright, we got the pikeman into that unit, although he's about to break. Did at least give me a chance to get my men up without taking any shots. I am going to pull them back again. I don't want to lose my right flank, you know, because I think I got a chance at breaking them. I've almost got this unit on the left in a breaking spot. I think we're doing fairly well. Start using the canister on this fool over here. Start wasting him down. He's definitely picking on my militia here next to my artillery. He's about to break, man. He's been taking a beat down. He was my unit that had 120 men. Now he's down to 58, and he's wanting to get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, since he's shooting at the other unit, now we're going to move the militia back up. Let's give him time to stabilize from his low morale there. Of course, my little citizens can't hit a fly, so can't harm a fly or whatever. Alright, we got this one broke, so that one's going to pretty much put this one in the books now, with that being done. Gotta run these fools down, man. This canister shooting this guy. Still got a lot of men. Golly, these guys are terrible at running these guys down. Oh, what I'd do for Cav right now. Get ready to run him down. Let no man escape. Go, go, go. Alright, so this one's a victory for us. The Marathon's vacation runs short in Venice. And see ya. They're out of here. You know, the Italian states have been absolutely useless in this campaign. But as long as they're giving me money from trade, and you know, I guess they aren't completely useless. Alright, here goes that rebellion again. We're going to auto-resolve. Well, lost 47, so, you know, that's a lot better than sitting there through that battle. But you know you're going to absolutely win. Okay. So we did repel the, or we didn't repel them. It looks like the Polish-Lithuanian forces left the siege, which is nice. Didn't really see it happen, but apparently it did in the intern. I must have missed it. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I did forget. That was another battle that I did miss recording. I did end up fighting the Polish-Lithuanians by sallying out of Vienna. So I did miss recording that battle. So that is what happened there. Sorry, my memory is shot. So yeah, 2 battles you missed out on, but I don't think it's too bad because we did just fight a battle of Vienna. So yeah, you'll live with it. Anyways, we're starting to move some forces to Bavaria. We're going to start moving westward. We got our housers recruited up. That's what we've been doing with some of our money. And that's going to put us on the offensive, big time offensive, because we do have Carcassshot is being researched now. So we're right on the cusp of that super offensive push that we can get done. And that's going to do wonders for us as we look to expand out. Now, I ain't going to lie. I am kind of milking it here because I do want to... let me restart. I'm stuttering all over myself. All right, so I am stalling this campaign a little bit because I want to get Grinzers. Is that terrible of me? I want to really push mostly by using Grinzers. I mean, if you're Austria, you got to do it. You only live once. I mean, Grinzers are just so epic. I just want to get it. I'm going to use, of course, my howitzer tactic on sieges as well, but you know, you just got to use Grinzers, man. It's just too awesome. They're the best unit. I just love them so much. All right, so now that I've gooshed over my Grinzer love, I guess my thought right now on this campaign is I want to start trying to take the Western Front right now as we, do our research to get to the ability to start recruiting Grinzers, because this is not going to be a fast process because I can only recruit them from Croatia, which means that I can only recruit 2 at a time. So it's going to take me quite a bit of turns to get a full stack of Grinzers. So yeah, this isn't going to be a fast process. So this campaign is going to take a while because I definitely don't think at this point that I'm going to lose this campaign. I think things are going too well right now to say that this campaign's lost. Right? I think when I knew I had a chance to not lose this campaign was when I took Italy. So I mean, is that giving things away on what I think? But I mean, I just don't see myself being beat back at this point, with what I've got researched to this point, unless, I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless Russia comes on strong, because they have declared war on Venice, as they have some troops in Moldavia, which I gave to Venice. So we'll see what happens there, because if I start getting piled on by Poland, Lithuania, and Russia, and then Prussia starts getting stronger, then I might have problems. That's all the more reason why I need to get over here and take France out and get Spain boxed off down, in their peninsula. We'll see what happens. But I'm just feeling pretty confident at this point. Even though I'm only making 2,000 a turn, I'm still feeling mighty good here, guys. Because I don't think the Ottomans are a threat anymore. I've pretty much got them. What's the word I can use that's polite? Bitch slap back in the corner. So they're being good little boys sitting in the corner right now. I've got the Dutch. They've just reemerged. I don't think they're going to be a threat. Maratha, I mean, you know, you can see that they've taken over Mesopotamia, but I don't think that they're obviously they're going to keep pushing. It's going to be interesting to see, are they going to attack the Ottomans or are they going to go after Russia? That's the curious part. Which path do they go? They usually will never do both. They usually go for one or the other. They ally with the opposite. So we'll see which way they go. Hopefully they go for Russia. If they go for Russia, that's really going to make things easy for me. Because if they go for the Ottomans, they're going to come right for me. They can start sailing fleets across the Mediterranean and hit me from anywhere. Because they'll take over all the Ottomans regions super fast. But if they go for Russia, that stalls things down quite a bit for the Maratha threat. Not even saying if Maratha does go after, as Bavaria there just kicks the crap out of Prussia and the Dutch. Nice. But if Maratha does take out the Ottomans, even then I don't think that I'll have too much to worry about. Because I'll be able to hold on to Istanbul. I don't see them being able to break me there. If they do start landing troops, you know, north of Istanbul, I can still, you know, even if they did take Greece from me and bump out Venice, I mean, I still don't see them being able to take me out. I'm almost to 3,000 a turn, by the way, which sucks, but I mean, I've got a lot of men recruited. That's why I've really got to start using these troops as offensive weapons instead of defensive weapons. I think the defending has come to close turn. We're going to start fixing up some of this stuff and get ready for a massive offensive push. And I think the best way to do that is let's go after Westphalia. Let's get Württemberg back. And that's the first step. And then we're going to make a aggressive push here. All right, so they got a pretty substantial force here, but yeah, they're going to get jacked up like a mofo. We got our little Bavarian support coming with us. Isn't that cute? Let's do it. Surprise, surprise. There is no fort here. But we'll see. They probably laid defensive fortifications, so they should be a pretty static force for me to go up against. So let's get to it. It's going to take some maneuvering. So let me get things set up and I'll be with you. Alright, so we've inched up quite a bit. You can see we're overrunning a lot of their barricades now, but we've still got a little bit to go. I'm going to push it forward a little bit more. Alright, so we've opened up with artillery and we have already taken out one of their units. Easy peasy. So now we're going to start whittling down. I took out their artillery with solid shot, so now we're going to switch over to carcass shot, start whittling down some of these line infantry with that. this is going pretty well. Let's see if we can get rid of this cav unit over here. I really, even, I mean, the thing is sad about this is they got a pretty good army that they can come at me with, but because they've laid these defensive setup here, they're being very static, although they're starting to get a little aggressive, but unfortunately they're in a situation where the AI is pushing one unit at a time. But now they're starting to push up. But I mean, the whole push of their attack, the left wing of their army attacking my right flank is too far back. This unit's about to break. Let's go ahead and push up, get some shots in on this citizen here. See if we can get some shots in on him and really take him down. Let's get this artillery concentrate fire with all this big massive clumping of dudes here. We're gonna fold our right flank. That's obviously where we're under the most pressure. So we're gonna fold that. We've got this flank one. So we're gonna tighten up there and look to wrap on the left. And this isn't bad. I mean, they are clumped up, but we're not getting the best of shots in with the artillery. Start moving the cav up. You can see there are two little artillery units just sitting back there chilling. I don't know, I'm still feeling pretty good about this, even though they're really hitting me good over here on the right flank. But I'm concentrating a lot of this artillery fire on this unit on the left, because if I can take that unit down, then I can just wrap up from the left to the right. We're gonna punch the cav through and see if we can break them. When we get behind them, that will help break their morale. As we already, okay, so we got one unit's routed, another one's about to rout. Come on. Nice. Love the carabiners. Okay, we got a lot of breakage happening for the Westphalians. They're starting to get a little Christmassy. The lights are starting to blink everywhere. Artillery did its work with the line infantry over there. So we got this battle pretty much wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just going to be a matter of running all these fools down, get some extra points. We got one little cav here to deal with. Yeah, this one is pretty much done. All right, so there we go. We did lose like 450 men, but that's not too bad. We're gonna make a move up here. I think we can, frankly, we're gonna hold on to this region ourselves because the public order is in fairly good shape. Yeah, so no need to give it to over to Bavaria. We're gonna hold it. All right, ending the turn. Oh, United Provinces got kerspanked by the French. The French are looking fairly weak. I don't know what how much battling they've been doing with the United Provinces. Other than what we just witnessed was, I can't really call that a big battle. All right, Hungary's under siege once more. Oh, Russia. Ooh, some reason they... That's kind of funny. They could have took Moldavia right there. Moldova, whatever you want to... No, we ain't doing peace, brother. We're in striking distance of the Rhineland right now. Oh, Westphalia, you little twerps. All right, so they moved that army up. You know, we should probably do that because that army is split off from the rest of their forces. If we take them out there, then they all go bye-bye. So, might not be a bad move to just go up there and take out Westphalia. So I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, it's right there. It's just like inviting me in. It's like teasing me almost. It's too easy. I mean, it's a good army that they got in there. I mean, a very good army. But it is fortified, which means it'll be a cakewalk for us. We're looking good down there, so no worries. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so this is our standard siege tactics. We're gonna set up our attack here at the corner, set up our defensive fortifications, and our artillery is almost set up. Get our general over. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. I love it. We're about ready to pile into them with some nice, sweet artillery fire. Now all we need is them to come up and die. Let's do it. All right, they're coming for it. Don't say we didn't. I mean, they asked for it, guys. Well, they got nothing coming in as reserve, so we can just pound them to death here. They do have cav coming up, but we can easily defeat that. That's not a worry. They're going back in the fort. They're indecisive. All right, so it's just going to be a matter of continually firing into them. They're going to continually come over here, whittle them down until they have no infantry left. So that's the plan. Stan. They got a couple cav and some artillery on the other opposite corner of the fort. They're not going to be any threat in this one. Yeah, they're just getting demolished super fast. They're getting ate up. That sweet carcass shot. It's so sweet. Ooh, God, he got tore up from the floor up. Oh man. All right, so we edited this forward. Save ourselves some time because it's just the same thing. All right, so all that infantry is kaput. We got a couple cav that we've been getting shots in on here and there. They just don't want to come out and fully die, so we're gonna look to start scaling the walls, square up, kill this one off, get up on the walls. So they're about to lose a cav here. And then we'll get on the walls and we'll start working this cav down, and then we'll end up taking the square here momentarily. All right, so we got the gates over here, and we're gonna start moving our forces over to the left since we have that gate secured. Golly. And we'll push this forward by editing forward here a little bit. They do have that one cav, so I do want to leave some infantry just in case that one busts out the gate there in the front of the screen. He keeps going in and out. like he's a, well, like he's a porn star or something, going in and out all the time. All right, so we're gonna push forward in time, and we are pretty much all set up here. Got the artillery fire coming down on the units in the center of the fort. Although that one is like super stretched out in one line, so we can't do barely any damage to him. This cav has come around from over on that opposite corner of the fort, and he's just getting shot down, and he's out of this fight. So that went pretty sweet. We're going to go ahead and edit forward again here, and we are starting to push into the fort. We'll take out the artillery. Then the last three little three infantry units we'll be able to take out with fairly good ease. Although, you know, because we have taken out quite a bit of that super stretched line infantry over there. He's spread all the way. He was spread 120 men into one line. It's what we refer to as super stretching in multiplayer. So anyways, once again, thank you to our channel members. If you do want to become a channel member, it does help out by just giving a little bit, and helps us to provide this type of content and others, which goes a long way for us. If you're not able to afford that, I can definitely understand, but do also consider becoming a subscriber, and also giving the video a like if you do like this type of content. All right, so Westphalia is ours now. I did speed that up. The fort was easily taken by our boys. We do have a fairly sizable Dutch force here, but even if they did attack us, we will be in pretty good shape, and we'll just get kind of situated here, and then we'll start making a push. We'll probably take out United Provinces next, knock them out of this fight, and yeah, so we're starting our push, guys. We're starting our expansion. This is where it's going to get. Things are going to start ramping up here in this campaign. It was a little grindy for a while, but now we're starting to break loose. All right, we're already making 58 a turn. Oh, what a difference it makes when you start taking over some valuable regions. Still got to lift that siege in Hungary here soon, but that's something we can deal with later. All right. I think this is a good place to end the episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If we'll see you on the next episode. Let you guys see what happens on this intern.